So let me tell y'all what happened. So it was close to, ooh, y'all see that? Y'all see how that curl came out? It came out pretty.
Bitches got it twisted, we don't care about feelings, this shit about business.
All I see is commas, 20, 50, 100, racing to the money.
Gee, my face looks so oily, y'all. But it don't matter because it's nighttime and I'm just doing my hair right now. I'm basically curling my hair and I'm using these flexi rods to set my curls. This is my little nighttime routine, so I'm just getting ready for bed. And a lot of y'all keep on asking me. This is gonna be the last time. No, it's not gonna be the last time, I'm just playing. But this is gonna be kind of the last time, I'm gonna tell y'all. So yeah, so this here is from Sunber. I have the Peruvian Straight. I have a lace frontal, it's 18 inches, and I have 3 bundles that they sent me, which was 18, 20, and 22 inch straights as well. And like I just said, y'all, I'm just basically kind of detangling it right now with a comb, and I'm using my little curlers here and these. So basically that's not all I came here. I came here to ask y'all a question. Basically, let me just get right into it and start wasting y'all time. So I came to talk to y'all today about something that basically happened to me in the past. So let me just tell y'all what happened. This was like when I was like in my teenage years. I was working at Kmart. I was a supervisor at Kmart. Like, everything was smooth when I was a supervisor. Only thing that ever got hectic was like when I was working at the service desk. Stuff like that was like, you know, only the most hectic part. It was like nothing ever really like, you know, too bad about the job. Of course, like, you know, the regular, like, people get on your nerves, of course. There was not really anything. My job was like in a decent neighborhood, you know, it wasn't in a bad neighborhood at all. It wasn't anything like, there was like police stations and all that stuff like pretty close by, you know, it wasn't a lot of crime. Every now and then, not like a lot. Y'all, I need to turn this up. You see that? It ain't even like my regular curls. But it's okay, because I want to put some type of heat on it so that it can curl up. But y'all know this hair do hold a curl because I curled it for y'all last time. Yeah, so it was never like any crime. Basically, I was gonna say like the smallest thing that ever really happened there was like somebody like tried to steal like some underwear, because I guess like y'all remember like the underwear that used to be kind of lit. Well, I don't know if y'all remember that, but anyways, let me tell y'all about this one particular day. So this one particular day, I don't even think I found out about it until I got to work. So I worked at the service desk, and basically that was my job. That's all I ever did was work at the service desk. I control everything else as far as like other cashiers, like money wise and stuff like that, and like kind of like telling them like what to do, but everything else like was on them. The only other place that I ever really worked in my store was like gardening, and that was like really chill to me. It was cool. It was summertime, and that was before I became a supervisor again. This particular day when I came to work, they were like, oh yeah, you know, people called off, so we need someone to work in shoes. So I'm like, I mean, not shoes, I'm sorry, jewelry. I'm talking about shoes, jewelry. So I'm like, okay, like, find somebody to work in jewelry. They like, oh, we need you to work in jewelry. You have to be the one to work in jewelry. Why do I have to be the one to work in jewelry? Like, I have never worked in jewelry before. I don't know what to do. And I know it may sound weird to y'all, like, what's the big deal about it? It's like, when you work in a certain department, you used to it, so you know where things are, you know what to do, you know protocols, you know what I'm saying, how to work the register a certain way, how to do certain things. Like, certain things will work for different departments, because, you know, sometimes it's like with different departments, different managers, so they want stuff done a certain way. So that's kind of how it was. So it was like even the keys were like different. Like, my keys at the service desk being a supervisor were different from somebody's keys in electronics or jewelry, basically. So I didn't know those keys. This is my first day ever. They like, you gotta work this. At this point, I'm like kind of stuck. You know, I was young too, and it was like, I was like, you know, when you kind of like In high school you kind of like soft-spoken a little bit, so you really just like, you know, I did say I wasn't really soft-spoken because I did speak up. I'm like, I don't want to work this. I did say that. I said that. I was like, I have never worked in jewelry before. I don't want to do this. Because at the time, I was really cool with my managers. But I do feel like I should have went a little harder. That's why I mentioned that I was soft-spoken. I should have been going hard. Like, no, I don't want to do this shit. You feel me? Like, I should have got bucked. No, I'm just playing. I ended up working in jewelry, y'all. So I was like, okay, whatever. I was making it on through the day. It was going okay. And then basically after that, so the day is going on. Now the end of the day is almost there, y'all. Like, I think back in the day it used to close at 10 o'clock, because I don't know if y'all know, but all Kmart's are closed down now. But back in the day when they closed at like 10 o'clock. And it was probably about like 8 something, 8, almost 9. I don't know. It was really close to closing time. So let me tell y'all what happened. So it was close to, ooh, y'all see that? Y'all see how that curl came out? It came out pretty. Oh, I'm gonna have to get some more of these. So basically, it's close to closing time. So I was at the jewelry counter, and this guy comes in or whatever, and he came in, and he was like, you know, asking me if he could see some jewelry. Now I ain't gonna lie, y'all, his vibe did kind of make me nervous. I ain't gonna lie. He was like, the reason, and let me tell you the reason why his vibe made me nervous is because he was shaking a little bit too. He was shaking, and that kind of like made me nervous or whatever. It was like, it just made me so nervous. I don't know why. And it was my first time working over there. He had his cap on. He had his head low. It was a white guy. He had his head low. And he was just like shaking. I'm like, why the fuck is he shaking? You know, but I'm like, let me not judge. You know, some people be drinking coffee and shit, or, you know, sometimes they be like, you know, on the cigarettes. Sometimes I got anxiety. Sometimes I'll be shaking, no lie. Like, for real. So, I don't even got no more of these. That's so wild. I wish I would have known that, because I would have stretched these to the back and had the bigger ones to the front. But I guess that's cool. So the dude was shaking. He asked me to see a necklace. I let him see one necklace. Now, I also want to throw in the fact that, nobody gave me any type of protocol. They just told me which keys to use. Nobody told me any type of rules or anything that came with working in this department. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, it's certain rules and stuff that goes working in every department. Everything is different. It's protocols for everything, for safety, for everything. You know what I'm saying? Just like when electronics has certain protocols. I don't know if y'all know this. Even if y'all go shopping and y'all get something from electronics, like something big or something, they may walk into the front or hold it for you or tell you got to pay for it in the back. This is for safety reasons, so that people won't run out of the door with things. But anyway, so the dude asked me to see a necklace. I let him see a necklace. He asked me to see another necklace. I let him see another necklace, right? At this point, he's like looking at the necklaces. He's examining them on the table. He asked, can he touch one of them? He touched one of them. He lays it back down. The dude snatches them off of the counter and takes off running. He snatches them as I'm about to grab them to put them back into the container. He just grabs them like this and takes off running. So I'm just looking like, I'm looking at him running out the door like, and he just running full speed like out the door, y'all. The only person that noticed it was the person that was watching, which was LP. I don't know if some of y'all know what LP is. LP is the people that's kind of like low-key security. They watch the cameras in the back, and they'll come out like if something's wrong or if like somebody's stealing or something. So LP is the one that sees it and instantly comes out like, oh, okay, we saw whatever. They just like, you know, they're not saying nothing to me. I'm just like, I don't know what to do, because, you know, I'm like, I never worked over here. Now that I told y'all the story, because I wanted to make sure what I was telling Babe before this, that usually when I tell stories, I be telling them too much with my emotions and feelings and opinions and not really getting out what the story is about. So it's like I be projecting on y'all what I want y'all to think. So I feel like I pretty much did a good job by getting the story out and telling y'all what happened. Everything ended smoothly. I didn't lose my job or nothing, because that didn't have nothing to do with me. I was back at the service desk again. I told them I'm never working in that stuff again. I never worked there again, and that never happened again, and it had never happened before that. And you know what, the other thing so I wanted to throw in is that not only that I work at Kmart as a supervisor, I also worked at other Kmarts before that and other Kmarts as a supervisor. What I wanted to say to y'all was this. I believe the whole thing of this is that I feel like I was set up. I feel like this was a setup. This was an inside job, and I do feel like it was somebody either higher up or somebody, the person that worked in the department that called off. Because it's no way that I have worked at this Kmart and all these other Kmarts, and the most that has ever happened is probably some type of like somebody came in with some fake bills or something, or somebody tried to steal something and got caught by LP watching them on the camera. That's the most that has ever happened that has been serious. Nobody has ever stole anything from the jewelry counter as far as I have known when I have worked there. And I could just be, you know, reaching, but it's a coincidence to me that on the particular day that this person calls off and they don't have anybody to work jewelry, they put somebody back there that has no idea what's going on, and basically we get robbed. I got robbed. This whole time, look, back in the day, like, this is not even all the rings that I be wearing, y'all. This is 3 rings. Like, I used to have rings on every finger, okay? I was just happy that man didn't try to snatch my rings off my fingers. Like, I was just thinking that the whole time, like, he could have got on that, you feel me? He could have bust out the, you feel me, been like, hey, give me all that, chains, all that. What y'all think about it? I really wanted to know. It just popped up on my mind the other day, because it's like you do sometimes think about old stuff that happened to you. But I just wanted to know, like, what y'all thought or whatever. So what, oh my God. I just wanted to know, like, what did y'all think about, like, what happened to me? Like, do y'all think that I'm reaching, or do y'all think that it was a setup? I just kind of thought about it, like, now, because it was weird that that happened that way. Like, you know, it's nothing like that has ever happened, like, until the day that I worked back there. It's like, what is that about? I don't get it. Like I said, so for y'all, for the 1000th time, y'all keep on asking me where I get this hair from. It is Sunber Hair. It is the Peruvian Straight Hair. I'm gonna have a link and everything in the description box, y'all. And y'all probably gonna see this hair again, because me and Sdot, are we vlogging tomorrow, babe?
Yeah.
We probably gonna be vlogging tomorrow, so y'all gonna see this hair, and that's what I'm getting it ready for. Getting it ready for tomorrow's vlog. And
oh, we can do a vlog tonight. Yeah.
like that. So y'all, this is gonna be my little cute flexi rod curl. Gotta make sure you turn off those curlers, girls. And guys, because I know y'all be out here slaying her too. Okay, y'all, so I'm looking like a wild child, and I do not be doing these things, right? Y'all, I do not sleep in my wigs, so this will be coming off tonight before Sdot pulls it off. You feel me? Okay, y'all, so look, I love y'all so much. Tell me what y'all think about my story time for real, because I really want to know if y'all feel like I got finessed. I was the setup man, you feel me? I was the middleman. I didn't even know what was going on. I don't like that. I really want to pull up on them, you know? And let me tell y'all why I really want to pull up on them, because I know what one of them at right now. Like, I could go up to one of them right now and get on that right now. You feel me? Like,
wait, one of the people that run?
Yes, one of the people that had got something to do with it being set up. I could pull up on 2 people right now. Okay, baby. So let me know, y'all. So I love y'all. Oh, and I'll see you babies later.
Bitches got it twisted. We don't care about feelings. This shit about business.
All I see is commas, 20, 50, 100, racing to the money.